Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do a secondary school advice video because we are on our last week now of the summer holidays in the UK, and I thought, do you know what, I work in a primary school, so I know what like year sixes are feeling like. Well, obviously I know what year sixes are feeling like because I used to be one, but yeah, like I know like the stress that they had choosing a school and everything, and I can only imagine what they must be feeling like going into secondary school now. So I thought, do you know what, let's make an advice video on secondary school, whether that be that you're going into year 7 or you're starting a new secondary school but you're in a different year, or you just want some general advice. I thought I'd do an advice video on it. I wouldn't usually do an advice video on school. Usually it'd be on more adult topics like starting a business and things like that, but I thought, you know what, let's do it. So the first thing that I wanted to say was, don't take school too seriously. Like, I'm not saying don't get yourself in detention every week, but I'm also saying don't take it that seriously that if you get a detention you think it's the end of the world, because it really isn't. Like, have a bit of fun. I'm not saying be the naughtiest kid, but I'm also not saying be the nicest, most politest kid either. Just have fun. If you get in trouble for something, oh well, but then, I don't know if that makes any sense. But just don't take it too seriously. Like, secondary school is 5 years of your life, a huge part of like your teenage years. In fact, well, it's your whole teenage years really, isn't it? And trust me, when you like go into adult life, you will constantly refer back to, oh, do you remember that time in school, like whenever you meet up with friends, and you want to create memories. So don't stop yourself from doing things because you think you might get in trouble if it's nothing too serious or whatever. You know, make friends, make memories and have fun. Don't take it too seriously. It's school. Yeah. So moving on to the next thing. Oh, I've got written down here, detention isn't the end of the world. It really isn't. Like, I used to be petrified of the thought of getting a detention, and I think I had one in the whole 5 years that was detention for myself. I had lots of group, like class detentions that the whole class got, but I think I only had one in the entire 5 years for myself, and I thought it was like the worst thing ever. And they're not the end of the world. Like, your future employer when you're 25 isn't going to go, oh, do you remember that time in year 9 when you had detention every week? No, they're not. Just, you know, it's not the end of the world. Don't be scared of them, but also don't get yourself in there all the time either. Right, so if you're just finished year 6, you're about to go into year 7, if you are like me and you've gone from a really, really tiny primary school and you're going to go to a really big secondary school, it is okay. It is perfectly okay to be absolutely terrified right now. It's completely normal to be absolutely shitting yourself, basically. Don't worry about it. It is a scary time. No, and don't think if you're like a quiet person that the kids that are more confident than you aren't scared, because they are. If they say they're not, they are. Every single child starting year 7 is terrified, no matter how confident or ballsy they are, basically. So you're not the only one feeling that way. Everybody feels that way. Don't feel like you're the only person who's got to make loads of new friends and you've not going to be with your primary school friends. Everybody is in the same boat. So don't worry. Just try and stay calm. Everyone's in the same situation. So my next point is exam results. Now, exams, I'm not just talking about GCSEs in year 10 and 11 or year 9 if you're one of them. Like exams in any year 7, 8, 9 and 10, especially the exams in year 7 and 8, if you have to do like end of term exams or SATs or whatever, it really does not matter if you fail them or not. You know, I'm not saying go and fail them, but at the same time, don't stress yourself out. You do not have to get the toppest grade you could possibly get, because it doesn't matter what you get. It's not going to affect, you're not going to get kicked out of school for failing. You know, you're not going to get made to move schools to somewhere else because you're not good enough. That's not going to happen. No matter how much your teachers might threaten you, it's all crap, it's bullshit. It doesn't matter what you get, especially in year 7 and 8, those exam results really do not matter. They're just for the teachers to kind of gauge where you're up to. If you do badly, you do badly, it doesn't matter. Like, it will not come back to you in later life. And another thing with GCSE results, I notice every year, I mean, it was stressful when I was in year 10, 11, which is a while ago now. But I know that every year you see more kids online on social media saying how stressed out they are about their GCSEs and stuff. And yeah, they are stressful, I'm not going to lie, they are. But I have never applied for a job and been asked what I got in GCSE English or GCSE Maths. No one has ever given two shits about what GCSE results I got. So really, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, you might need them to get onto whatever college course you want to do or to get into sixth form, but if you don't get into it, it's not the end of the world. Like, maybe having to retake them again the year after, it's only an extra year, doesn't matter, just try and stay calm. So basically, when you're going into those years where there's a lot of exams, try and just enjoy it a bit. Don't get too stressed out. It is not the end of the world. Like I say, no one has ever said to me at a job interview, what exam results did you get in year 11? No one cares. No one cares. So yeah, don't get stressed out. Don't get stressed out. So falling out with your friends is gonna happen, okay? It's inevitable. Nobody has the perfect friendships, and the people that you might become best friends with in year 7, you might hate in year 11. The people that you thought were idiots in year 7 might become your closest friend in year 10. Like, your friendships change, and it's part of you becoming older. Like, the people that you might really like and their personalities in year 7, as you start to grow throughout, this sounds really cheesy, but as you start to like get older through the years, through year 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever, as you start to mature basically, and people might not mature the same as you, you might then start to think that person's an idiot, and that's normal to feel like that and want to get new friends. You might end up with the same friends throughout the whole 5 years, but what I'm saying is, if you find yourself in a situation where you're changing friends a lot, it's fine, that's okay. That might be because you're maturing, or it might be because they're maturing quicker than you. That's just all it is. And lots of people have lots of different friends, and it's just part of growing up, basically. Like, those 5 years at secondary school are pretty, like, can be like a roller coaster with friendships and whatnot. But it's normal, and it's not the end of the world. Just because someone said yesterday that they never want to speak to you ever again doesn't mean they're never going to speak to you ever again. They might not speak to you next week, but the week after that they might be your best mate again. So just remember that. It happens. Shit happens, and it gets resolved, basically. Oh, and one other thing that I really wanted to give advice to for people that are going into year 7, one like big tip to survive year 7 is, don't be scared shitless of year 10 and 11s. You will get these idiots in year 10 and 11 who haven't matured yet, who think they're the big I am, and will try and trip you up in the corridors and will try and intimidate you. Just, if you don't let them think that you're scared of them, if you show them that you really don't care what they're doing, then they'll leave you alone. You will get them in every school, these idiots who think they're funny, but they're not. And don't be scared of going and telling a teacher to go and sort it out. Because they're idiots. They're the idiots, not you. And don't be scared of them, because there's really no need, basically. Just let them be idiots and you get on with your life. Your school, year 7 life. Which really, when you think about it, it's crazy how you start year 7 as a child and you leave school in year 11 as an adult. It's weird. Yeah. But anyway, moral of the story of this video is have fun in school. School is all about turning from a child to a young adult and having fun and making memories. Yeah, okay, it is about the big things like GCSEs and learning life, but at the end of the day, you need to make it fun. Throughout your adult life, you'll constantly say, do you remember this in school, do you remember that in school? You want to have memories to tell stories. Just enjoy it and be chilled. That's my advice for secondary school. If I could say one thing to myself now at the age of 23 to my year 7 self at 11 years old, just starting school, I would say just don't take it too seriously. Don't be scared to death of everything. Just, you know, hold your head up high and just go for it. Have a bit of fun. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I think it was a bit random, if I'm honest. I just kind of winged it, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you want to watch my content, give me a subscribe. That doesn't make sense. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I would like to be doing advice videos and hauls, and I will be vlogging weekly if I remember. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!